Hello, I'm Callum
And I'm Lucy.
Johnston.
This is Down House, the home of Charles Darwin.
Darwin is honoured as the discoverer of evolution by natural selection. But many people don't know that Darwin himself had doubts and questions about his own theory.
One of his questions was whether we can trust our ability to think. This is what he said about it.
The horrid doubt always arises whether the convictions of man's mind, which has developed from the mind of the lower animals, are of any value or at all trustworthy. Would anyone trust the convictions of a monkey's mind, if there are any convictions in such a mind?
The problem for Darwin is that if we've evolved from lower animals, why should we trust what goes on in our minds? It may be good for helping us survive, but there's no guarantee that it will be any good at discovering the truth.
We'll come back to this later, but in fact, the problem for naturalism is even worse than this.
Naturalism is the belief that the physical world is all there is, from cockroaches to oceans, from atoms to galaxies, to you and me. It's all just atoms and molecules. There's no place in naturalism for God, for spirits, or for life after death.
B S Haldane was a famous British geneticist and evolutionary biologist. He said this:
If materialism is true, it seems to me that we cannot know that it is true. If my opinions are simply the result of the chemical processes going on in my brain, they are determined by the laws of chemistry, not those of logic.
If naturalism is true, the thoughts in your brain are caused by atoms and molecules interacting, by chemicals and electric currents. But if they are caused like this, why should they be true?
So if naturalism is true, we have no good reason to think that it is true. However you look at it, it involves cutting off the branch we're sitting on when we think.